Pom Pom Chrisy, and this is another Pom Pom stream. Welcome, Pom Pom Slimes! Thank you so much for tuning in today! Oh my goodness. Right before I pull up the stream window, I internalize my introduction. That takes me a solid minute to go, whoa! Also, another fun fact, I keep on replaying my background music so it starts at just the right timing. And every time I mess it up, I have to rewind everything. So probably that's why you're waiting for 3 minutes instead of a minute or so. Alrighty then. So it's another animation day. Last time we were working on this beach cut. We were animating my full body for 4 frames, and we also 5 frames, and we also managed to get any for a couple of frames too. So with that out of the way, let's get started on right before where Chrissy's grabbing the ball and about to spike. Not grabbing, but the ball's coming towards her. Yeah. So let's shade in that. First thing I'm gonna do is just turn every line art layer into a reference layer, so it's gonna be a little easier for me to color in. Alright, they're all reference layers. We just shade the first one and then turn on onion skin after that. Crazy that I'm trying to do this whole volleyball thing, and then it turns out I've never watched Haikyuu, but I'm trying to animate a shonen cut. So interesting turnout of events, I would say. Alright, that's the first hand shaded in. Now we gotta make sure we color in the back so that there's no transparency issues. There we go. Alright, next one. I feel like I can add small highlights. I feel like it doesn't make sense for the whole hand to be shaded like that. Today is a lot more warmer, simply because I managed to get this new heater. My local store was doing a sale on these heaters, and I picked one up, and now I have a heater blowing at my face and a new heater for my legs, and I'm just getting toasty. can't wait to see how this whole shot turns out. I remember like taking a preview at the volleyball one in real time, and it came out so good. Oh, whoops, I didn't find this here. Fix that up. Here we go. Oh, we got some chatters. Let's go. Okay, let me read the chat. Live stream, but where's the water going? What? It's not that kind of live stream. We don't got like a waterfall here. Welcome to the stream, Wild. Hemlock says good evening. It's a little too early for evening here. It's like good afternoon here, but good evening over there, Hemlock. I think the biggest struggle I'm gonna have with like coming up frames is animating the ball, unironically. I decided that I'm gonna pull up my beach episode short for some reference, just to see how I colored the volleyball and everything. I might yoink the backgrounds too for some like easier work. Remember to always work smarter and not harder. Yeah, I love reusing assets. When I'm working on my big video, every time I need something for like a background, I try my hardest to just like draw it in like a separate file, and then like learn how to like repurpose it for other shots. Also, I heard a tumble. What the heck? Oh, okay. My cat is up to shenanigans again. She's so devious. I just realized, I'm looking at the... Oh wait, no. Oh my goodness, my camera keeps tricking me. This is the actual, like, cutoff. Don't worry, I'm not animating in thin air. Shenanigan cat, yes. I recently had to set up, like, a huge gate, between, the streaming room and the kitchen, because she constantly like tries to get into the oven, and I'm like, no kitty, you can't do that. She's like going in the sink and the pots and pans, and I just don't want fur everywhere. It seems like a huge hazard. Alright, let's go. Oh, did I not line something? Oh, oopsie. I think this should fix it. Yeah, there we go. If we finish this beach cut early for the birthday short, I did prep really far in advance. Get a early cut in. So hold on, let me show that. 7 is on. So I noticed I had this like blank section here, and I wanted to take care of that. So I have this little cut here where Chrissy is drawing Annie on like either like a dusty window, or I could go all out and design a like winter uniform for Chrissy, where she's like drawing Annie on like a thin thing of snow for fun. So I decided to add that in. So if for whatever miracle I finish the cut I'm currently on early, we can work on this next. That'll be fun. A reason why I had to do that off stream was that I wanted to time it to the music, and if I have to listen to the music on stream, I might get DMCA'd, so sorry you couldn't see the sketching process, but it was like 10-20 minutes. It wasn't that long, don't worry. I still have to add in-betweens and everything, so you'll get to see the whole process anyways. Right, back to where we were. Right, yeah. So, if you're still in chat and you're willing to comment, how was everyone's day so far? I mentioned it earlier, but I got myself a new heater, and I'm getting so toasty that like I might induce sleepiness to myself. But in other news, I've been dealing with a wasp situation that has gone out of hand. I think there's a wasp nest in my light. And every single time I like look up at my ceiling, there's like at least 2 wasps in there. Let me pull up the meme. This is how I feel every single time I look up. It terrifies me. Like, I don't like seeing wasps flying around in my light. Luckily they get trapped in there. But if for whatever event one of them, like, comes out, it's so over. I'm gonna have to pull up the BRB, section. There will be a lot of chaotic screaming that won't be heard on stream, and yeah, I'm gonna be terrified for my life. So hopefully not a single wasp comes out of that light, okay? That the stream hinges on the fact that none of them come out. Oh, a new chatter. Hello. YOLO, hello. Oh, you're sick? Oh my goodness. Get better. Rest up. It's getting really chilly, so make sure you like pull up extra blankets. Heck, get a weighted blanket if you have to. Those are really comfy. It is Soru. Hello, Soru. Alright, let's get the next frame in. Wrong. I hear cats are good at getting bugs. Okay, so here's the thing. I still gotta worry because I recently pulled up with a new kitten, right? Last time one of the wasps got out, the new kitten got stung because she doesn't know how to like get a bug good. In fact, like my eldest cat, she's great. You know, she never has gotten stung. Like, she's seen so many bees, so many wasps, yellow jackets, everything, right? She has never gotten stung from what I've seen. The first time my kitten has interacted with a wasp, she immediately gets stung next to her eye. Luckily, no like swelling or bad stuff, so no like emergency vet, but like after seeing like that happen the first time, I already don't trust her, so it is going to have to be me versus the wasp, or I have to grab the kitten, run out of the room, and let the eldest like handle the wasp by herself. I don't know if that one's fair though. By the way, these things are massive. Like, when I look up, I think they're like at least like 2.5 inches long. And if you don't live in the US, I will get the centimeters. Hold on. They're like 6 centimeters like long. Like, these things are like giant beasts. And then like I keep hearing like them hitting the light and the buzzing, and I'm like, oh. Yeah. I want to grab like a blowtorch, point it straight to my light, and just go. Burn it all down. I don't know how anyone like handles like bees and wasps and stuff. How am I still here? Because I have an obligation to all of you. I am stuck here in this chair and I gotta stream as long as I can. But seriously though, there are plans to get like an exterminator and everything, but that is like down the line, so meanwhile I kind of just gotta sit tight and hope I do not get suddenly like swarmed. Wild asking a good question. Aren't you worried about burnout? I mean, this is a lot of streaming and a lot of art. Well, yes and no. So, like, I'm worried about keeping up with the schedule, that's for sure, but I want to keep up with a schedule in the first place, because I feel like being very transparent with the pom-pom audience will allow me to, like, build a better community, because I don't want you to get, like, blindsided when I start and end. As for, like, the content itself, I don't think so that I'll get, burnt out. Primarily because, I already, like, do all of this work in the background anyways, so just streaming on top of that isn't too bad. I'm still getting, used to communication back and forth between myself and the chat, trying to get used to, like, figuring out how to respond. So I think that's the real answer. It's like, I think I might just get burnt out with the scheduling process of it, but not by the actual, like, content of the stream. So I will enjoy playing Altair Riza, because I've always wanted to play that game, but I never found a good time to justify it since I was so busy. So if I could, like, play it under the juxtaposition that, like, it's, like, for the channel, I'll feel a lot more satisfied. Soru asking, are you double streaming? No, I don't multi-stream. I thought about it, but then the idea of managing, like, multiple chats at once gave me big anxiety, so I decided not to, like, overstress myself out. Oh, a new chatter! Hello! Accelerator GMD Gaming. Soru also saying hello to them. Nice. Alright, let's get this frame. for seeing my message. I'll try, but just keep in mind that I can't respond to every single message. So please don't get disheartened if for whatever reason I like slide by. I'm starting to like learn how to like pace myself between chat, especially when chat gets rampant. Like I feel like when like the 3 or 4 p.m. Eastern hit, like when I get like 12 chatters at once, it's so over for me. I like see chat going by like at the speed of light, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So I'm trying to learn how to like pace myself between messages, so hopefully it wasn't chaotic. Also, hold on, I think I have a line art vector that's not behaving. Okay, yeah, where the heck is this? Okay, it is this part. Let's see. Is it your birthday today, or is it soon? Oh my goodness. Birthday is not today. It is soon. The birthday is the 28th this month, so we got some time left before this short is due, but I think I'll be finishing it unironically by like this week. We're kind of blasting through it quicker than I expected. So you're saying like the big streamers? Sort of. I know like some big streamers like don't even like respond to chat for the most part, but I kind of want to try. I don't know what I would do in their shoes though, so like bear with me. I figured like if the chat gets too chaotic, I might just end up having to like resort to community pollings to save me, because I would feel bad if I couldn't respond, and I don't want people to get disheartened. Oh, Alicia's here. Hello, welcome to the chat. Oh, a new chatter. Oh my goodness. We're getting all sorts of new faces today. Hello, Ferocious. Welcome to the Pom Pom Slimes. Hi. Welcome to the Pom Pom chat. Oh my goodness, Alicia plugging in the Pom Pom. That is so Pom Pom cool. Oh, I'm cringing at saying that one. Okay, that one was too much. Okay, let's get this last frame in for the hand movement. What the heck? Oh, I think it's just binary. Oh wait, no, it's because the line over here and the thing at the bottom here. I couldn't. Okay, we're good. What's Pom Pom? Pom Pom is basically my little like ball over here. You could see. I just have like a little antenna with a pom-pom attached to it, and it just seems so cute for the branding that like I just attach pom-pom to everything. So let me show you. So it's not just me, Pom Pom Chrisy, but we also have a mascot, Pom Pom Annie. Here's Annie over here. Annie is so cute. And they're referred to as a Pom Pom slime, but their name is Pom Pom Annie. Earlier this week and last week, I was working on the 1K celebration banner where I was making a bunch of pom pom slimes. So it's basically a slime with a little pom pom, and then we could do like any color and like any accessory, and boom, you're a pom pom slime. I thought it was a really cute idea. It was quite the journey though. I think the banner took like 40 hours long of just pure drawing, but it was so worth it. I think I want to do one of those again if I hit 10K subs, but that won't be for a while, unless like for some miracle I get blasted with subs, but I doubt it. So we'll just like take the slow journey. Let's see. Pom pom sounds adorable. Yeah, I love it. Ooh, Alicia helping out. Let's go. You got the pom pom tour guide. Soru's saying it's 30 in the morning. Oh my goodness. Hey, your sleep schedule is so cooked. What is happening over there? Slow live isekai YouTube career? Yeah, Hemlock gets it. Let's go. Alright, let's see how this hand goes. Alright, yeah, that's good, that's good. So, we have the hand going up into the spike. Alright, next we gotta animate the actual ball itself. So, let me pull up my beach short and see what the ball looked like. I don't... This is when I used color. Alright, here it is. The ball here. Alright, let's just find the ball. Alright, let me just yoink this ball. Oh my goodness, I can just take it. Let's go. Reusing assets. Oh, bless. Okay, hold on. So now, I can go back to my shirt. And then we could copy paste. Nice, nice, nice. Then, you just gotta, like, make it bigger because this is, like, comically small ball. Okay, let me rechat. You gotta go? Alright, Accelerator, you have a good time. Thanks for tuning in. Albeit, like, even if it's a short time, I hope you had a great time. Check out the VOD if you're interested. Ferocious saying it is 12 midnight in here. Just hopped on after studying. Ooh, good job with your studies. Soru asking, do you think it'll be finished by the end of this stream? No, no way. It's why I already have multiple parts scheduled. This is part 2, and I have part 3 and 4 already pre-scheduled. So, I'm gonna check by part 4 to see how much progress we're making each stream. And, I'll see how many more I gotta schedule. Wait, what do you mean, aw? You wanted to be done with the animation stuff, didn't? No. But, don't worry about it. Everything takes time and patience. Wild asking, would you say any has a personality? If so, what personality does any have? I'd like to think of any, like, my pet cats, where they're, like, mischievous. They're cute and all, but they always get themselves into trouble. It's why I've, like, animated, like, that strawberry, short where, like, Annie, like, steals all the strawberries after Chrisy, like, gets home from grocery shopping and goes to grab, like, some cooking supplies. Alright, let's, increase the scale of this ball. Alright, I do have a sketch here of how big it should be, so let me go into the volleyball and bring it to frame 15. Ah, man, I love vector layers. They don't, like, compress into pixels when you, like, increase size. Very OP. Alright, so, have the volleyball here. Let's see. Alright, I think the volleyball being up here might be better. since it doesn't make sense for me to curl in my fingers after like the volleyball reaches past my hand. So you're saying, oh, my cats are siblings and the bros hate each other. Aww. Well, hopefully it's not hate. I hope they're just like quarreling like siblings usually do. Alright, let me pull up. Alright, so you want to just like turn it slightly since the ball is like moving. Let's like work with that momentum. I think that should be. Check out from frame 15. You mean like fight as in like furs flying, there's blood and screaming? Or do you mean fight like you just hear like a little rustle tussle and like occasional growling? Because there is a difference between like fighting and like a little more on the aggressive like playing. Huge difference actually. Like fighting means one of your cats is gonna like perish, and aggressive fighting means they just get really loud. Aggressive playing, I mean. Blah, blah. Brain be melting. I want to move the volleyball up a little more. It's like a little too awkward. Maybe like this. Okay. Yeah, that's better. We don't want the volleyball to touch the hand because we don't want it to like make contact until like this frame where it's like the spike. Very loud, but they're slowly not learning to fight. Then I guess it is actually playing. Your cats are growing accustomed to each other. Don't worry. Usually when a cat like growls loudly or does the like, you know, all that stuff, they're usually just setting their boundaries for the other cat, telling them like, hey, this is too much. That's the phase my two kitty cats are going through. They like sleep with each other fine. They like coexist. The older cat is constantly like licking up the small cat, making sure she's clean, like showering her. But when they play, they always get a little loud. Normal cat stuff. Don't worry about it. You only want to worry if you start seeing like fur, blood, and all that stuff. That means it's actually like they think one or the other is like a threat to their life. Man, knowing like cat behavior, I would like to thank the My Cat from Hell series. So I've like learned so much. Hemlock saying Looney Tunes fight, like, oh my goodness. I grew up watching a lot of that stuff. That helped me animate so much. Big inspiration. Alright, hold on, I gotta see which, okay, the ball is spinning that way. Oh, I'm turning right, so if I'm going the other way, turning left. Okay, whew. Oh, I know my counterclockwise and my clockwise. Oh my goodness. Alicia's saying the cat just jumped on your lap, so you have to disappear from chat? No worries. I don't mind if you're lurking, if you're commenting, whatever. Alright, next one. Ooh, let's go. Oh my goodness, the ball is spinning! We've gotten the ball to spin! Right? Nice! Okay. So now we have the ball coming up into the spike. I have to animate the spike, which I don't know how to do that. You know, I've never watched Haikyuu, so I'm just doing this off of my pure creative brain juices. I should really watch Haikyuu. Oh, is your sister with you or something? Is like the cat just like going to your lap instead of hers? Or like if your sister's not with you, maybe take some pictures. If your sister is with you and the cat is choosing you in front of her, the cat's just mean. But, try to let her, like, have some pets if that's the case. Alrighty. Let's get the ball over here. I think I have the, yeah, I have the sketch here. We probably should put it in a new folder and then name it volleyball. In case you're curious what I'm here. All my, like, organization. I will bring it back down so you can actually see the whole animation process rather than the folder, like, busy work here. This is like the I'm just labeling things section. So the cat randomly came, jumped on my lap. I let my sister pet it too, but later it just jumped off and left. Oh, okay. She gotta take what she can get. There is the trick of just ignoring the cat. The more you ignore a cat, the more it wants your attention. It's why my cats go so, like, ballistic during, the stream, because I'm, like, doing all this busy work and I'm not even taking a glance at them. They get so upset, they're like, look at me, pet me, while I'm just streaming. The volleyball over here. Oh! Comically large volleyball. Bring it back down. Good. Maybe a little bigger than that. Alright, so, my best judgment would to be just to spin this really fast, like, and then, like, we'll have, like, some smoke effects and, like, steam, I think that should work. We'll do, like, single frame stuff too, so how that works. I normally don't animate in ones, but we'll see how it works. purring the whole time? Aw, that's a good kitty cat. Annie is the volleyball. Oh my goodness. I feel like if I animate that, that would be devious. You have to tell your little sister that cats don't have feathers. Oh, that's cute. Kids have wild imaginations, so I think it's cute that she thinks whiskers are feathers. Alright, how does this look for frame? Oh wait, no, that needs to go faster. Hold on. Yeah, fast. Like a Beyblade, let it rip. Did any of you play with Beyblades? Like, at all? Just random question out there. No Beyblades? Wished you. Oh. Never owned one, played Beyblades. Okay. So, I guess none of you had like the recess like Beyblade time at school. I think I was like part of the generation that got to play with like wild tools at like or wild toys at school and getting to watch him get like the most peak fun time, but also like banned in the speed of light. Beyblade was one of them. I also witnessed like Pokemon cards getting banned because like kids were trading them for like lunch. But for Beyblade, I got to constantly see people get like cuts, scrapes, and like objects like flown at them at the speed of light. We had like the super heavy metal Beyblades. I think nowadays they're like manufactured to be lighter and like plasticky, but like when the metal ones were in circulation, those things were like deadly weapons that I'm so surprised it got past all of like the inspection checks before being shipped off to children. It was hilarious. The reason it got banned though was that someone got one like flung at the eye. Luckily it didn't like hit them in the eye, but like it cut them like right under that like it was over. I got to watch it get banned in like the span like of a couple months because if you think about it, metal objects like fastly spinning at each other, like an incident was gonna happen really quickly anyways. Oh, those were the bootleg Beyblades? I learned some new lore today. They were fun though, because they would like start up like sparks when they would hit each other. It was like, it was cool. I'm starting to think maybe I should animate on twos. Kind of looking a little too jittery. You see this? Let's switch it. Oh, you know what? Maybe twos is better with just like rapid movement like this. Alright, we're not animating on ones today. What the heck? Why didn't I color this in? Huh? There we go. I think it's primarily, Alicia, I think the primary reason for that is because, China is the main, like, producer of all these goods. So as a result, like, if your country is, like, in charge of almost all the manufacturing, then there will be a lot of, like, companies in general just making stuff. They have, like, the resources. How long are you staying for? Oh, like, how long is today's stream? We should have about 2 more hours left under our belt. Alright, let's get the next frame. Long time? 3 hours is pretty good. Usually after I pack up for the stream, I do whatever I need to do for the day, and then I'm anyways, like, animating or working on stuff for, like, an additional 4 to 5 hours. So you're only watching, like, half of my work day, funny enough. Yesterday, though, I was, like, working a lot on, like, graphic design, because coming up with, like, a VTuber logo and a VTuber schedule out of scratch was actually scratching my brain in an unpleasant way, because graphic design with, like, complementary colors is really difficult. More difficult than you would expect. Especially because I didn't want to, like, brand myself as, like, like, it would always look like sour candy or too, like, alien-like, that, I kind of wanted to steer out of that. So it took me a lot longer to come up with a good concept. I actually don't think it could have been in any country, Hemlock. Primarily because, buying and trading supplies is much more expensive in countries like the US and Europe versus, like, just producing it in, the East. Alrighty. You spin the ball. Alright, that's good. Alright, that's good. So now we have the ball going up into the spin. Nice. Now we gotta animate, like, the sand and the smoke. You're still not over how I managed to stream for 7 hours? That you're just witnessing a fraction of my power. I've had off days where I would, like, animate for, like, a straight 12 hours. Don't underestimate my workaholism. Disclaimer, please do not try to work as many hours as I do. I'm just, like, I am not the good example, but I do show how to have, like, strong motivation. Alright, so let's get the sand going. I think that should be on top of the volleyball. I mean, with that logic... Oh, my music. Hold on. I mean, with that logic, you can, like, basically do, like, anything with production stuff, but, like, it's more likely for it to be in the East because technically it is cheaper to, like, get the supplies versus the West. Wild with the out of pocket. Yeah, you might be able to stream for 7 hours, but can you eat 2 whole chickens? No, didn't think so. Oh my goodness. Thanksgiving is coming up soon, so prepare those dinners. I'm gonna make a big pot of mashed potato and coleslaw, and you can't stop me. Alright, let's animate the sand. BRB in about 20 and 30 minutes. Alrighty. Go do what you gotta do. Also, I missed the chat. Celery came back. Hello, welcome back to the stream. Are you saying you're like a pro cook in the kitchen wild? Dang. This guy cooks. Don't celebrate Thanksgiving? I mean, yeah, it's a common, like, thing. Thanksgiving is kind of like a weird holiday where, like, it's considered like a very national thing in both like the US and Canada, but like I think not a lot of people celebrate it. It's kind of like Halloween nowadays where like not everyone trick-or-treats at this point. I enjoy it because it's next to my birthday though, so you know that meme like you enjoy it for this, but I enjoy it for this? Yeah, that's me. The birthday buff is too strong for me. Oh wow, all the way from there? Well, hello Soru from all the way... Wait, how far is it from, like... Hold on. Isn't that all the way in the east? Oh my goodness, yeah, wow. It's all the way far out there. No wonder why your time zone is, like, cooked. Thank you for, like, tuning in, even though it's, like, dead of hours, as you said earlier. Alright, let's get the sand. So how should I animate a volleyball smoking? I've never done this. So, you're going to witness Chrisy experiment, and if I fail, we redo it. No, we are not encouraging. No, Wild. Bad. Maybe like something like this at first with the sand. We'll animate the sand first, and then the smoke can come after. I know you want to animate stuff like sand and like fire to be like no in between, so you just animate on the go. So let's just have fun with it. What color I did for do like this color. Oh wait, no, if I'm hitting on the shore, it should be a lighter color. Oops. something like this, and then we'll get like behind the volleyball with more like shading. Could add like a border too. Something like this, so like they could see the line artwork. Maybe like that. Oh my goodness. Bless me. Let's add this maybe? Little like pocket sand. Has anyone seen those memes where like someone decides to like spam the screen with like sand or like bubbles and like it deteriorates the pixel quality? I love those memes unironically. I don't know why. They just like stay in my head rent free. Like dropping the frame count meme or something? I don't know, pixel count meme? I don't know how they're categorized. That's the shade. And is like gradient shaded, so I'll do like this. Good. Oh my goodness, no. I say it that much? Oh no, we're gonna have to do like a shots challenge, like take a shot of water every time I say this. I feel like y'all would be drowning though, so I shouldn't promote that. I think with the amount of times I've said it, water is enough to do damage. Okay, that's frame 1. So let's just animate the next frame. We'll just like eyeball it. Root beer? I actually unironically don't like. Maybe I just have the palate of like a young soul, but I've never appreciated root beer. I don't even get the whole beer fad. Oh my goodness, I'm about to be so unbased. Coca-Cola's also not that great, or Pepsi. Or Dr. Pepper. I'm more of like I'm an orange soda, Sprite, and Mountain Dew kind of enjoyer. I actually don't like Pepsi, Cola, Dr. Pepper, and root beer. Call me unbased, but you can never go wrong with those options, I feel like. Ain't no way you're gonna diss Cola. I am. You can't stop me. Oh, the kitty cat wants attention. Hello, kitty. Oh my goodness, she stepped on the keyboard. Hey, kitty cat. Hello. Oh, she said hi. I don't know if it got caught in the mic, but she let out a very loud meow. Hello. You dislike orange flavor? Oh, what? Aw. You know what? It's not for everyone. More for me. You dislike orange, like, as a color? What? Man. Orange as a color is, like, cool, though. Or for me, I'll just yoink that orange. Oh, I didn't get caught in the stream? Oh well. I guess that means my mic settings are good. Don't worry. Oh, is it coloring? Okay, there we go. It is the tolerance. Beer. Since I'm not doing like traditional line art, I can't use reference layers here. Alrighty, that's another frame of sand. I wonder if I should make it transparent. Maybe it'd be cooler. Oh, you know, I'm kind of curious. I wonder what my animations look like to people who are unfortunately colorblind. I wonder if I chose the right color so they could have a good viewing experience. Maybe my style helps a little bit with like the white and the shading. I don't know. It's why I include subtitles in my shorts, because I want to be able to make it more inclusive for people who can't hear it. Maybe I should go all out and put subtitles in my video as well. It'll take a while though, 20 minutes of like dialogue. Worth it though. same. Let's like make it go crazy. Woo. Like, keeping your glasses on helps prevent like further vision loss. Am I tripping? If so, no comment for that one. I am not your what's the term for glasses doctor? Hold on, let me look up this thing. Let me see if I can pronounce it. Optometrist? Is that the word? Optometrist? Wait, no, is it optometrist? Man, English is my first language, and I'm so cooked. Optometrist? I think it's optometrist. I think? I don't want to play the pronouncing because it'll get blasted to everyone. But, yeah. Alright, this looks like a good frame for the sand. Let's shade that. It was also your first language? English is so funny because it's like known as like the language that like has the most like convoluted like rules. I should have more like sand specs. Add those in. There we go. That looks... Ooh, it's looking great. And let's add... Right? Alicia's saying, your family needs help with a lot of things, so you have to keep moving. All good, all good. Not an obligation, remember. What if we made it like curl in, like? Get rid of social media every day. You get over 50. You don't. I think I'm just like starting to embrace how to balance that. I think after starting my live streaming stuff, I think I've been receiving like about 3 to 4 comments every day, and all great and stuff. But eventually, like when I post my shorts, I get, I think, like 15 a day, and it's like it ranges from all of my new stuff to my old stuff. So, oh my goodness, treading that balance is like you gotta watch for your mental. Anything from like spam comments to like harassment to like positive comments, train wreck of emotions. So honestly, I don't blame you. I kind of just have to embrace it at this point, since it's kind of like a part of like the agreement I kind of made with myself when I wanted to post. Like that to sand back over. Got that in. But I do want to add a caveat. It is not exhausting, like, interacting in a positive fashion like this. It's just that once in a while, when I see a negative comment, I just gotta learn to, like, not overthink it. Because, like, sometimes I, like, get confused more than upset. Like, I get confused, like, do I hide the comment? Do I reply to it in like a gesturing way back? Do I like just let it sit there? It's more like just confusing rather than like upset, because I don't take those comments seriously. Now post a short and a live stream, get overdosed in comments. That's basically going to happen. And Render December, I was thinking after I post like a short, like I could do like a little bit of a gaming stream after. Might be a little hectic, but you know, we'll see how it goes. Nothing like double dip posting. Content maxing, yeah. I feel like once I start doing that though, I'm gonna get so many comments of like, please don't burn out. I am the fire. Fear me. I just gotta hope my viewers don't burn out from all the content. Ooh, I like this. Like, going crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once, then they put me in a rubber room. A rubber room. a rubber room filled with rats. Then they made me crazy. Oh, I love that meme. Hope I didn't traumatize anyone by saying that meme. Spitting a volleyball into pudding? No, it's sand. I'm gonna make it a little more transparent and add like a grainy texture to it so it's more like obvious. I did to you? And you know what? I'm not sorry. I am unapologetically not sorry. Just pent up anger that you'll take on the next person that comments. Oh, Soru putting in the dot immediately. What a meat shield. I didn't see goober in that comment, so while that was me. Where's my goober? Where's the what a goober? Goofy goober? Well, I wasn't referencing to that. I just like the word goober. It just is like a cute way to like tease someone, I think. Maybe I'll make it a staple because it does have the word goo in it. It makes me think of slime. That's quite tame. Maybe you expected it to be something worse? My goodness. Can't blame you though. Some terms you like look at it, it looks fine on paper, and then when you go to the cursed Urban Dictionary, you're in for like a trip. Ooh, it looks so like wild. Look at this. Ooh, bird. Alright, let's add 2 frames. Make this like go up all the way up. Wasn't there someone named like Ferocious earlier in the stream that was going grr? Maybe everyone except for that one. They'll just grr regardless. Oh my goodness. We got little jokesters over here. Thank you. You'll be all here all night. What a class clown. It is very comfy reading chat like this while animating. I thought it would like disrupt my workflow since I've never like animated like this on stream, but no, I'm actually going at a pretty good pace. Also, I get to like blast any like comment that dares to try to say like I've AI generated anything. I haven't gotten that yet. Fingers crossed, okay? And if any of you comment that, that's not seriously taken. But in the event that ever happens, I can at least pull up these streams as proof. Oh. Every time I like see some sort of like blow up tweet on Twitter or X, if you prefer glazing the site owner, every time I see something on like Twitter, like of this artist that's getting like accused of AI, I just feel so bad that they have to pull out the time lapse because time lapse files are like annoying to store. Like they've gotten better on Clip Studio with like the size management and the compression getting better, but like I just sometimes don't have the patience to time lapse all of my art. So I think it's a fun thing that we're streaming this as like a extra like level of protection. Everything is AI. Oh my goodness. We're back in the dead internet theory posting. That theory is so wild. Pun included. I think it's an interesting theory. I don't know if it will come to fruition fully because there are just so many people on it, but there is just some content you like scroll through on shorts and you could tell like a lot of the comments are like pretty botted. So I hope I don't have any of that stuff here. It would break my little fragile Kokoro in half. I think all generative content is like pretty bad though. Like if you're using it for art, I give you a little thumbs down personally. But like there is stuff like Neurosama where I'm just like, fine, it passes. at least like there's a lot of like human touch to it, where like it's not just all AI generated stuff. There's still like artists working on like the music videos and stuff. So it like passes. All right, I think we have one more frame. I think we should add like a highlight to it. Yo, love Neurosama, genuinely one of your favorite streamers. Heck yeah. I love seeing the contrast of like personalities between Joel and Neuro. It's so fun. You know who Neuro? It's a VTuber. One of the biggest on Twitch. Kind of would have been entertained if they like live streamed on YouTube. I don't really watch too many Twitch creators, just out of the fact that like I personally enjoy using YouTube as a platform more. So anytime like a Twitch VTuber like posts VODs onto YouTube, it's like good candy for me. I enjoy it. I think not the biggest, one of the biggest, because we have to give the title to Iron Mouse, okay? You can't take that title away from Iron Mouse. She is the biggest female VTuber on Twitch. Neurosama probably is like a close second. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Maybe it's Shy Lily. I'm not sure, but the line kind of blurs at like second, third, and fourth. Oh, Iron Mouse is small, 4'11". Yeah. I am also canonically really small, but not as short as that. Whew. Phew. I still would get bullied on National Throw Short People Day, so that's not fun. I gotta like hide away every time that day comes by. Was it like October or something? I forgot. Oh, it was October 21st. Yeah, that day. I gotta avoid like being out at that day. Uh, AI animations are wild. As far as it has come, it can't compare to dedication. It just messes up so much, and it doesn't even use the 12 principles correctly. There are like tools to like help with in-betweens I've noticed in the works. That could be interesting, as it still doesn't take away like the art of like keyframing. So I am interested in that, but like yeah, if you just generate a whole animation, I'm just gonna look at you with like a disappointed look. Kitty, you jumped on my lap again. Hello. Don't go through the cables though, please. When am I going to Santa's? That's just mean. No bully. Short people don't need to go there. Oh, Soru, you're gonna try to sleep? Oh, good luck with that sleep schedule. If you do manage to fall asleep, check out the VOD afterwards. Yeah. Alright, how does it play? Oh my goodness! Ah, chaotic. The way I like it. Pretty good. Chaotic? What, you want to keep, like, having your name title dropped like that? I thought of a synonym, okay? Alright, yeah, I think after adding the sand texture, I do want to add highlights. So let's go back and add some highlights. Name drop you 40 times and then like add like a green splatter every time I like title drop. Oh, I don't think you should say that. Okay, that took me aback. Yeah, no, I don't think light would work like that. I think I just have to straight up do my shading style where it's like, whoop. I want to kill out the line art, so. Party pooper? Oh. That was probably not me. That was my moderator. Remember, I did put in that community post that I do have someone, checking to make sure things run smoothly. Thank you, Mon! Arigato! Oh, you deleted it? Okay, okay. Oh, good. I was about to say, if, like, someone like Alicia popped in and read that, I think she would have been terrified. Oh, it's because I still have the border on this. That's why. No, don't try. If you try that, you might just get timed out. Remember, if you read in the rules, if you keep infringing it, you just get timed out. Shucks, drats, here's my plans. What a goober. Oh, whoops. Played around with the window. Oh, good. A rookie never streams the whole stream. Oh! Oh, Nightmare. Thank you, but for the wishes, but it's not my birthday today. This is in preparation for my birthday that is later this month. I feel like I just gotta put like a PSA on my screen. Today is not my birthday. I don't think that's excessive. I think as long as you don't infringe anything. Yes, actually. Eventually down the line, when we get too many, like, people detracting like that, we do plan to, like, hit them with the ban. It's mainly because this isn't a vent chat. This is more of a, we're trying to, like, move on and, like, cool things. So, yeah. Wait, what the heck? My, like, little subscriber thing at the bottom. That. Huh. Okay, hold on. It like, broke a little. Okay, let me fix that. Scorpio. Fixed! I wouldn't say it's a sin, but I would say that I don't really like dwelling on negative emotions is the real answer here. I'm just not that kind of streamer equipped for that. I think that's the real answer, really. So, like, it's okay to have a negative emotion, but I think you should just consult someone, like, professional or, like, a family or friend member who can help better. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to create any parasocial relationships. And I'm just not equipped to deal with, like, anxiety and, like, sad feelings while trying to work on something cute, like a birthday short, for example. You made me pull out the PR response. Oh my goodness. Anyways, oh, it's fine. Oh my god, something got knocked over. Give me like 3 seconds. Well, that was an experience. My cat basically knocked over like two dishes in the middle of running. So there was like a loud like boom 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 clank that I had to go check up on. Luckily nothing broke, but oh my goodness, when that feeder goes, she is a torpedo just like swarming in. But I'm back and let's get back to the pom-pom stream. No, 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 no. There's no way I could be a klutz when, like, I'm literally at my desk. Misinformation spreader. You're the embodiment of the me when I spread misinformation meme. You are malicious. The malicious goober of the chat. Let's... Oh, yeah, that's good. Let's add in the light here. If it looks like it's like phasing in and out of reality for a second, it's mainly because I'm like setting up folders so that when I add in this light, it doesn't like screw around with the border settings I have on for the layer below it. Make stuff a little easier. Isn't in history the person you're mentioning, Wild, like done like a lot of atrocious like things against humanity? Whoa. Might just be me. Gotta like freshen up on those history lessons. History is stranger than fiction. History is wild. Like, when you like go into it, there's like so many like accounts, and then there's like all sorts of things, and then there's like this, but then like 10 years later something new pops up. Oh my goodness. I feel like to learn the history of the world like would take such a long time. Thank goodness for the internet. We could like find everything. Isn't there like a Minecraft server that like is dedicated to like documenting everything? Like the library project or something? I think stuff like that is like really cool. That's all the highlights. Let's see it in action. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, now we have to add like the grain stuff, like I said earlier, and then I think if we lower the opacity by the whole layer by like 25%, it'll look more like sand. I could also add in some frames and then make the opacity lower even more, like as a gradient subtle. That'd be cool. But that would be the final touch, because once I start adding keyframes, it gets like a little annoying to go back and like draw stuff. Alright, let's add like a... So what I'm gonna have to do is grab everything and then put it into a folder and then put a layer on top of that. Ah yes, folder shenanigans. I am an animation nerd, unapologetically. Something like this work? This could lagging up my studio a little bit, but I think it could work. Ooh. Other things could color dodge. No? Color dodge is a little much. Screen looks great for this. Ooh, I like Lintern. That looks cool. Yeah. Alright, time to put everything in another layer. Alrighty, that's the second one. Oh, hi, kitty. Goodness, hello. You enjoy your meal after torpedoing my desk? Oh, a longtime viewer has returned to the chat. Hey, okay, this is gonna be my like first time, or I don't know if I pronounced it before, but is it Noambi? Noambi? Is that how you want me to say it? Welcome to the stream. Noambi? Alright, I'll say it like that. Welcome to the Pom Pom stream, Noambi. And yeah, it has been a while. Oh, we have another one who just popped in. Simo, hello, hello. Everyone's coming in around the 3 o'clock mark. I remember predicting this. This is like the moment where like if chat flies, I can't read everything. Oh, out of curiosity, I'm kind of curious. How many of you do you think will make it to like my super late night streams? I'm kind of experimenting with new like time zones, so I'm kind of curious. It's totally okay if you can't. Oh, Hemlock's going for the evening? Alrighty. Have a good afternoon, evening, day. I know it's evening there, but it's afternoon here. You would make it to most late nights? Heck yeah. What about the other two notable chatters? Unsure because it is... Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I might lose a lot of my Eastern hemisphere? Eastern Hemisphere viewers. But we might get some new chatters, so it might be interesting. My cat came to say hi again. Hello. Gave me a little, like, nose boop. Oh, Alicia's back. Welcome back. Oh, it's also... I guess we have, like, a lot of European watchers, I think. That's the correct time zone. I think that's why I made sure to put the GMT hours. Make it a little easier. This is the last sand frame. Hey, that's good. Now let's see in action. It's so chaotic. It's like why does it remind me of like a wriggling like worm? Like a worm like spazzing out. Or like a fish. When you catch like a fresh fish, it like flops around like this. Alright, let's add some transparency to it. Alright, this is gonna be transparency 1, where like we have it manually set. Now we could do a second thing where we add in like a keyframe. And then we could manually down the transparency. So let's do that. We probably should keep like 50% of the transparency, so there's at least something left. Yeah, that's good. Be a little less like 80. Then I'm gonna go back and add a little bit less of a transparency manually. Let's see. Bad for the DOS, wasn't picking it. Don't worry about it. Could have just told me your like pet walked all over your keyboard and I would have settled. Nombi's gonna be lurking here. Have a fun stream and a good day. Thank you. Thank you for the lurk. Seema saying it's coming along very well. Thank you. I also agree. Self-confidence 100. Alright, a little less transparent should go a long way. Yeah, alright, that's better. I'm gonna take a quick hydration break. Make sure to drink up some water, pom-pom slimes. Alright, we got like 1 hour left, so let's get what we can done. So let's see how this came out. So we have the volleyball going up. The spike. Nice. Yeah, that's cool looking. We might want to add like a foreground sand here. We'll make it less detailed because we don't want to like over detail everything. But we could just we can add like an additional thing here. So let's make it in front of Chrisy, but not behind any. Looks like by the end of this stream, we'll be able to finish this cut at least, which is gonna be cool. We can even add the background and everything. I'll just reuse it from my beach thingy here. Yeah. Back when I used to color everything, but now I just do shading only. Those were the days. Alright, let's get that. I'd probably go with like a desaturated, like brown. Like something like this? Oh wait, a little bit more saturated. Something like this, and then we'll like add like sand like specks. Let's see. Out of curiosity, the shapes in the background are for perspective, or do they have another function? Oh, those are my camera, frames. So, whenever, like, I'm playing around with the camera settings, you will see these shapes. So if I, like, turn off this, there's one thing, and then I think there's another camera. A moment. Let me find it. So once I get rid of both of them, you don't even see like the camera stuff. These lines here are just like the sketch layer. I think I can get rid of them now actually. So let me do that. See? Now once I have that, it's pretty much you pretty much don't see it. This one square here though, the one you see, that is actually the final like framing. So if I don't use a camera, like a 2D camera point, this is what is in the shot. Oh, whoops, scrolled. So like these extra specks of sand won't be seen. But what I do plan on doing is that I could easily just like have the camera pan from the ball all the way up to where Chrisy and Annie are. Camera work is really fun when you animate outside of the bounds. It's what a lot of like animation studios in the East do. They like to draw a lot bigger and then have the camera like pan out slowly so that it feels like things are moving more. It's not it is considered a very rookie like move to like not have the camera moving. In my like introduction screen before the stream starts, I have the camera doing most of the heavy lifting when the animation itself is really simple. Anyways, that's my nerd out. Let's go back to the animation process. Let's add in. Ooh, Cat's in the stream. Hello, Cat. Welcome to the Pom Pom stream. Oh, okay, this is good. Also forgot to update you on the game progress. Got character movements, interaction. Ooh, wow. Fast worker. Let's go. Hold on, my cat is chewing on something. Let me be right back. They're so devious. The longer I stream, the more like frantic they go for my attention. They're big attention seekers. Only problem is that your game consists of squares. You don't have to replicate my art style. Just have fun with it. You can experiment, come up with like a fusion of whatever style you have with like the shading style I got. But thank you. I appreciate it nonetheless. The music's so relaxing. Oh, speaking of projects, I was thinking about like for my adventures in gaming, wouldn't it be really cool if I like played every single Final Fantasy that's come out? I feel like that would be exciting, no? Play from like all the way from 1 to what's out, 16? I don't think they've made, yeah, no, I think it's just 16, right? I think it'd be fun. I don't think play the MMO though. Maybe that one's off the table. I answered it before Wild could even ask. I thought there was only one. I think, wasn't it like 14, like at first supposed to be like another? Or is there 2 MMOs? Am I misunderstanding the lore? Oh, wait, yeah, they do have 2 separate ones. Huh. Probably not, then. I mean, I'll see if I could figure something out, but the last thing I want is to, like, play an MMO and then, like, I get, like, circle jumped by people who also just, like, download the game and try to, like, find me. I am not ready for that kind of interaction. Also, I think private server shenanigans is off the table here since I'm trying to like monetize the streams, so yeah. I am an avid Final Fantasy fan, so you have a guaranteed viewer. Ooh. What's your favorite? Which number? There's a correct choice, and then there's a wrong choice. Totally not gonna judge. Basic and say 7, but 10, 14, and 4, and 12. Ooh, okay. My personal favorite is actually Final Fantasy 9. But I do appreciate 10 and 7. I know 8 is also really, really good, but I haven't gotten to 8, so there will be some Final Fantasies where I'm like, oh no, what happens next? And then we get to see, like, I don't know, like, the most, like, common, like, spoiler. But for some of them, I will genuinely be in for a good surprise, so I think it'll be fun. Meant to say 9? Okay, okay. Now we're... Oh my goodness. I still have, like, to think about whether or not to play the originals or to, play the remakes of certain ones. Like, I love Final Fantasy VII Remake. I know the second part gets some people, like, doing, like, a double look, like, what was that ending? But, like, we haven't seen the final one yet, so I trust. Just let them cook. Although, even though Kingdom Hearts 3 was kind of wild, I'm gonna let Tetsuya Nomura cook. Hopefully he doesn't burn the kitchen. Alright. I'll do a little bit of my own research too. We'll see what ends up being on the table. Maybe I play both if I'm like that chaotic about it. I think that's why in the rules I do have backseating okay, as long as it's not spoiler territory backseating. I kind of, sometimes I'm a bit of a klutz and just don't know what I'm doing, or like, I'll like read something that tells me, you go here, and then like, I'll like go here, and then I'm like, wait, that's the wrong location, and then I get lost, so. I do want to have backseating open just in case I need to like have that avenue open for people who are like passionate enough to help. All right, that's the backside of this. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's make all of it like fade though. And then we'll make it multiply. Oh, hold on, give me a moment. You have it set to multiply. It's not obvious right now because it's in the back, but when we put the background in, it'll be more obvious. Dang it now I want to play Final Fantasy 14. It's my fault you're getting back into an MMO. Sorry. Alright, let's see if I could just rip a background. Makes it easier for me. Ooh, wait, we have a sky background. Let's, like, go for that. Wink it. There you go. Oh, the wrong location. Go. Yeah! Easy. I don't have to think about a background. Woo. Okay, now we just gotta put another one here. What could I steal here? I have this thingy. Is there any other? Oh, there's this shot here. At 5? Yeah. This looks like Photoshop or some kind of Adobe software. No, I don't use Adobe actually. I kind of don't like Adobe, fun fact, because like of their really scummy monetization practices and their like whole thing with using people's art in the cloud for AI training. So yeah, no, I use Clip Studio though. This is all in Clip Studio. Probably want to bring that sand out. There you go. Okay, let's see how it comes out. Oh, wait. I did not color in something. Aha! looks good. For like, how many seconds is this? Not even like 2? Let's do some math. So if there's 24 frames in a second. Alright, I used my calculator. We've created about 29 frames of animation for full color and shade. And with 5.5 hours of work outside of like what I already animated, this is what we got. Let's go. Like 1 second of animation for 5 hours. Let's go. But it looks really good though, so I appreciate it. Okay, so we have about 30 minutes left in the stream time we have today. So we can get started on the second cut, which is this one. It's just all sketched out, so we don't even have any line art at all. It's where Chrisy is drawing Annie, and I actually want to do a little poll here if anyone's interested. Here, let me make the poll right now. I set up a new voting poll. Please vote if you can, so that I know what to do. We end up doing a winter outfit. We will have to sidetrack the last 30 minutes to come up with a new outfit. If we do the regular outfit, I will just start animating this right away. Oh, music died. Alright, fix that. Alright, I'm just gonna let this go for like another minute before I cut off the voting. Alrighty, it was pretty unanimous, so let's end the poll here. And let's come up with a winter outfit. Alright, let me make a new thingy. We're on a new canvas to come up with a winter outfit for the cut, so let's come up with something. You feel bad for that? No, this is just fun, like, animating stuff. I gotta be open to anything. Alright, hair. So I do really like scarves, so we could do like a scarf look. We could do like little pom-poms on the scarf. It'll be like a cute like homage to the channel name. Because the hair seems to be getting in the way of the scarf, we could probably like tie up the hair in a cute way. So, let's save the hair for a little later. Ooh, maybe we could like put the scarf in the front. Yeah, that'd be cute. Like this. Like one little I think the hot and there we go. Okay, there we go. That's a cute little scarf. I like poofy jackets, so let's try to like get one. But like, not too poofy so that the hands get obstructed. I am making a cut where we are tracing something on like a window, so we want the hands to be visible. It wouldn't make sense. Sweater paws are okay, but like for this it might be a little rough. Oh my goodness, poofy jackets are like the best. Okay, so we have the scarf here. What we could do is just tuck in all the hair in the back, or we could do a really cute ponytail, which I want to do. I like ponytail. Could do like a little hair bunch here or something. But like it's not in the front, like yeah, that's cute. We'll add a little red tint to the fingers because I'm not wearing gloves, so it'll be cute. We're not seeing anything else besides the front half, so at best I'll just add like a skirt and then that's it. Like so. There. That's it. That was quick. That was like, what, 5 minutes? Nice. We'll like add like a super blushy face here because it's really cold. Thank you, thank you. For colors, let me just figure that out real quick. Skirt needs to be pink. That's our staple. Scarf, I think it would be fun if we had a green scarf. Contrast to all. And we could have like white pom-poms here. That'd be good. And then the jacket could be white. I think a white jacket would be good. Yeah. That. Maybe a little lighter on the scarf. That. Or even, we could go blue, because it would be like a more subtle green. I think I like the light blue. Yeah. There we go. That's it. Alright, now we have a little reference. Now we could just put it over here. Maybe now, let me figure out. Something like this. There you go. Now everyone can see it while I'm working. Heck yeah. Alright, first frame is always the trickiest because you want to figure out how to separate your layers. So, let's see what I can do. I have like this as like the window pane. I have the actual sketch itself of like what I'm drawing here. And then this is the hand. That's how I have it separated. Let's get cooking. I know I could be making a new sketch with like everything I just drew to the side, but nah. Can't be bothered. We just go in for the line art. Like a true artist. Let's go. Since I have like the extra blush from it being cold, probably should add a lot more blush lines. Like this. Oh my goodness, I have like this washing machine going on and it's shaky the whole screen, so not the whole screen, the table, so it's probably why it looks like I'm talking when I'm not. I'll hold on to the push to talk so it looks a little more natural. It's almost done rumbling. I think it's like the last like couple seconds where it goes off like this. Add in the shade here, so also the graphic design is your passion. Was going through old things, so it's something scrap. Oh, I love going through like my old stuff, like my art journals, and finding like goodies. I'm just like, ooh, yummy art. Obviously, there's like a couple things that make me cringe a little, but like, it's just a pleasure regardless. Art. Okay, for the pom-pom, I think I'll actually go out of my way to like make them like fussy at the same time. So I could just add them like balls like this, but I'll use it like a reference. My time. I'm gonna try to make it all into one line, not like a bunch of like scattered lines, so I could just copy frames. Redrawing this over and over would probably make it look really scattered, the final process, like how I just copy and paste the pom-pom itself. Alright, there we go. Now I'll just turn this one by a lot and then put it over here. There we go, they're such cute pom-pom balls. Alright, now let's get the jacket. I'll just end it right there, and I could just color. Okay. The line. Probably should. Okay. Alright, I think then we could just add the hand over here. Have that on its separate. I'm gonna draw it in a different line art color though, so I can duplicate it. I'll change it all back to the same once we get to coloring it. this would be better. Are you forgetting when the sleeves? No. It's because I'm right now drawing the hand first, and then I can add the sleeve later. But good question, good question. Alright. Daijoubu. Yeah. And let's draw like my cursed thumb. Yeah, the super bendy thumb. Make the fingers longer. I think the hand's a little too. Alright. And back in the jacket. I'm gonna make feet, but I'm banded. I feel like this would work where bend up, like all like round. I think bending the arm a little more would be better because it looks a little like stiff. Let's see the sketch. Okay, so we do have the window sketch already started when we like start off this cut. So what we're gonna have to do is then continue on from. So we have to make the finger go from here all the way around. That's gonna be separate frame. Let's just finish off this frame though. Oh, we can add in the ears here. So I don't have hair locks at the front now. keep the line art there for now because we won't be coloring it in until the end. Okay. There, that's good. Alright, I think that's the first frame. Let's go. Now I can actually get rid of the sketch and the hand. There we go. How cute. Good stretch. Alright, let's see if we can get a second frame in. And if not, I think we'll just like end in the middle of that second frame. So instead of working on the main body, now we gotta get the hand in on the second part, which would be if I were right here. That's where the pointer finger should be. Stream will end about 5 minutes? Yeah. So let's see if we can get that second hand in before we call it. Alright, this is here for reference, but we're not gonna copy it. Is looking small, but like it is supposed to shrink a little when it's like closer. Maybe I could like still extend it a little. Not too bad. I just gotta fix that thumb. Couldn't you just copy the previous frame and change the positionings? No, because that would break your arm. When you, like... So if you imagine, like, taking your pointer finger and drawing across the screen, your whole hand moves. Your wrist, your fingers, and all of that. So I can't just copy and paste it across. Would love to, but, I'm not gonna do some shortcuts and then put myself in more work. Gotta learn anatomy. The whole arm. Yeah, for shortening. There we go. Now that looks accurate. Yeah, okay, I see the vision, I see it. Whew, I was cooking. Okay, so just add in a little extra jacket. go. Because the coat is much thicker fabric, we want to like make all the folds like chonky and big. Alright, I might want to move everything up a little bit though. We have to lower the shoulder a little bit. Oh my, can't pronounce, but we have to lower it a little bit because we're naturally drooping our arm down. Like this. There we go. And then the next frame would be all the way around. We do like a circular motion. But I think that's it actually. Hit the 3-hour mark. Didn't get that far with the first cut, but we did get in like a cute winter design and almost the first 2 full frames, so I'll take that. Thank you all so much for tuning in on the Pom Pom stream. I will see you all again, I believe tomorrow? Let me make sure and double check. It is tomorrow, but it is a late stream, so if I don't see a lot of the usual Pom Pom slimes here, don't worry. Please check out the VOD though, so you're not missing out. Alright, see you all later. Bye-bye!